Hello everyone. If you could do one thing for a half an hour a week that would lead to you having a truly sublime marriage as opposed to a crap marriage or a mediocre marriage or an okay marriage, but actually a sublime marriage, would you do it? I like to think that you would. That one thing is a couple's inventory once a week. Before I tell you what it is, let me tell you what the problems are. Couples come to see me very often for the same similar things. Uh, they don't feel like they're on the same page as far as who has what responsibility or what they're supposed to be doing during the week. People forget, people let each other down. Oh, I thought you were going to do that, or I thought, oh, things like that. Or they don't feel like they're on the same page with bigger things like goals. Where are we headed in life? What do we want out of life? They feel like they've grown apart. Couples often complain about that. They come to me and they talk about how they don't feel loved and they don't feel appreciated and they don't feel like they're getting affection from their partner. Another thing is that people don't voice their frustrations or concerns, or they voice them in a way that is negative and harmful. People want to keep the peace, and so they bottle and they stuff all their frustrations and concerns about their marriage until they can't take it anymore, and then like a junior high science experiment volcano, they just blow over, and then their partner's like, whoa, where did this come from? Since when are you angry at me? I thought we were doing fine. No, we're not doing fine. I've been keeping this inside. You should have known. That happens a lot. Or people always voice their frustrations and concerns, and their partner feels criticized or attacked. Couples inventory helps to solve these problems. Once a week, I like to do it on a Sunday night with my wife. Once a week, you sit down, and if you are a person of faith, you might start with a prayer. Seriously, motorcycles come outside my office. I'm trying to talk to you. Rude. Okay, so you might start with a prayer. If you're not religious or a person of faith, then start just taking some time to calmly get into the mindset. And you start by talking about the past week. What went well, what goals were accomplished, what were the highlights, and what were the lowlights. And this is mostly for you as a person, or things that happened to you as a couple, but you're not necessarily dealing with your problems with each other yet. Then you talk about the upcoming week, and you schedule and you plan out what the week holds, who needs to be where and when. Are you picking up Jimmy from soccer practice Wednesday at 3? Can you do that? Yes, I'll put it on my schedule. And you make sure everyone's on the same page. After that, you move on to the real meat of this, which is I want you to take each other by the hand, look each other in the eye, and give genuine praise. You take time during this couple's inventory to say, this past week, this is what I really appreciated about you. Thank you, and you share that. And this is what I loved about you. You really looked amazing in that suit, first of all, or you were really helpful with this project that I needed you for. You express gratitude and genuine affection, and you both do that. And then, in that climate of mutual respect and love, you say, if I could give you feedback on something to improve, and you share it then. You don't share it after it's been bottled and then exploded. You don't share it in the moment when you're angry and upset and critical. You share it in this context of, I want us to get along, I want us to connect, but this is a concern I have, or this is a frustration I have. As your partner is talking to you about this, you may find yourself getting defensive. Don't. Well, I can't just say don't. You might feel yourself getting defensive. Keep that in check. Their perspective is valid. Their perspective is valid to them. It's what they're feeling. So don't shut it down. Don't listen to refute. Listen to understand. And you do that with one another. And then from there you make specific commitments of what you're going to work on this week, what you're going to do better. And then the next Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, it's probably best at Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, end of the week or beginning of the week. Then you can report on how you did, on what you had committed to doing, and what got in the way. It's also a good time to apologize for any wrongs you should apologize earlier in the week, but if you haven't yet, this is a good time. And it's a good time to discuss your goals, not just for the day or for the week, but for the months and years ahead, and what are you doing now to get there? So couples inventory.